What is up, Fit fam? It's Coach Aurora here with another nutrition video for you all. So today's topic is about stress and emotional eating, which is something that unfortunately a lot of us struggle with at some point in our journey. So emotional eating often acts as a cycle. So it might start with you feeling stressed, anxious, or upset, which then leads you to overeat. Then you might feel a little guilty or even ashamed for overeating, which leads you to feeling even more stressed, anxious, or upset. So then maybe you vow to do better and try to white knuckle a new diet. You might even make up some rigid, food rules. And then all those rules lead you to feeling, again, stressed, anxious, or upset, which causes you to overeat. And that's how the cycle really just repeats. So the solution to this cycle is an exercise called Break the Chain, which is where you're trying to break up the links that hold this whole cycle together. So the basic actions of this exercise are to simply notice, observe, and record what happens leading up to any food cravings, emotional eating, overeating, and or, really any times that you feel a little bit out of control with food and eating. But remember that those feelings and behaviors, they didn't come out of nowhere, right? They aren't random. Something led to them. So to put this in practice, you're going to want to start with any recent food or eating related episode that really troubled you, and then write down all the stuff that was happening around you and just before that episode happened. So for instance, you might write down what you were doing, how you were feeling, what you were thinking, who you were with, and then you're going to look at everything that you've written down and you see if there's any patterns. So if you don't see any connections right away, no worries. This exercise is kind of meant to be repeated a couple times over. So once you try this exercise a few times and start looking for links between what was happening in the days or hours before you had a serious craving or an emotional eating episode, and then once you know your triggers, the goal is to disrupt the cycle by replacing eating with an activity that actually supports your goals. So some of the most effective stress-relieving activities are exercising, reading, listening to music, meditation, or even something as simple as walking. So all these habits can boost those feel-good neurotransmitters like serotonin, oxytocin, which actually calm down the stress response and induce a feeling of well-being. So I hope you all give this exercise a try and let me know how it goes for you.